Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Fate and Destiny Astro. In today's video, I like to talk about Ascendant Aries, Sidereal Zodiac Aries, and what the month of January 2026 hold for them. So as you can see on your screen in the chart, there are certain sectors cast in your horoscope, and if you see the number 1 and you count anti-clockwise in the house 9, you see 4 different planets. So what is number 9? 9 indicates higher learning. Ninth house in your horoscope has to do with luck, wisdom, long distance travel, spiritualism, religion, your father and teacher. So if 4 planets are sitting there, it means you will be putting lot of effort and energies in these activities. So first planet sitting is Venus. So what is Venus? Venus is a planet of love, harmony and relationship. So you will try to create all these things in your relationship which has to do with your father or your teacher. Sun is also sitting there. Sun is your soul and spirit. So you will be putting your soul into seeking wisdom, higher learning. Some might be going back to their college or taking some courses to upgrade their learning. Mars is a fiery planet which is also sitting in your 9th house. So you will be putting lot of aggression, lot of energy into these activities, but be cautious because Mars is an impulsive energy, it is aggressive energy. Since 9th house has to do with your teacher and father, so there might be a possibility of some sort of arguments or disagreements in that angle, so be mindful. 4th planet sitting is Mercury. Mercury has to do with our logical mind, communication, use of intelligence. So you will use all these facilities to seek higher learning, long distance travel, and your relationship with your father, teacher, or some of you might be going into spirituality or seeking religious places as a knowledge. Another planet I want to talk about is Jupiter, which is retrograde, sitting in your 3rd house. So if you count from 1st house, 3rd house is the house of communication, self-effort, short trips, and your younger siblings. So what does Jupiter planet do? Jupiter has to do with expression, opportunities, and expansion, growth. So all these things, you will see a very optimistic month January in these things. You might have a good relationship with your siblings, you might want to spend more time with them. 3rd house has to also deal with your neighbor, so you might have a very good relationship this month with your neighbor. And as far as the communication, Jupiter will certainly grow and expand in that sector as well. 3rd planet is Saturn. Saturn is a planet of restriction, delays, setback, and transformation. Saturn is sitting in your 12th house of healing, expenditure, and investment. So where Saturn and Neptune is sitting, it means Neptune is a planet of illusions. Saturn is a planet of discouragement, delays, and discipline. So maybe this month you have to focus about your investments. Maybe you're looking for some kind of return on your investment, and there might be some delays in that angle. And since Saturn also deal with discipline, so you have to be a little careful in regards to your expenditure in the month of January. Also the 12th house to do with healing and spiritualism, and Saturn is a malefic planet sitting there and indicates that if you have a health challenge, those things can linger little longer than expected. So it's a best idea for you to seek the help of your doctor and visit a hospital for a general overall check. 4th planet I want to talk about is Rahu. Rahu is sitting in 11th house. 11th house has to do with your social circle, your friends, big massive gains, promotions. So Rahu is a planet which is of obsession, materialism, name, fame, your passion. If it's sitting in 11th house, meaning you will be spending lot of your time and passion in these activities. And interestingly, Rahu and Ketu, which are moon's north and south node, they're always 180-degree apart. Rahu takes you to materialism and Ketu takes you away from materialism, and it is spiritual. It detaches you for that. So if you have excess of anything, we say it is bad. So once you go into it, you might feel void, and then Ketu will come to your help. So Rahu saying you are spending too much time in your social setting, and 5th house Ketu is indicating you might be neglecting your children, your love and romance this month. And also, since Ketu is sitting in 5th house, it might mean for some people that they are seeking their partners which are at the same spiritual wavelength as well. Ketu is a planet of detachment, psychic abilities. It dissolves old patterns. So there might be certain things, your relationships, romantic relationships or relationship with your kids, you have to break the old patterns and renew it. That's what Ketu do. And if 5th house is also has to do with speculation. So be mindful if you're investing in stocks. Ketu, this is not a good time next month for you to do that. Last planet I want to talk about is Uranus. Uranus has to do with sudden unexpected happenings, innovation, reevaluation, and unconventional way of doing things. Since it's sitting in a 2nd house, 2nd house has to do with your earned income, family. So if Uranus is sitting there, it can show unpredictable income, sudden gains or losses, and financial instability. So you might have a sudden strong desire to change your sources of income. Some people might thinking of turning their hobbies to side hustle, learn new technology to provide more stability. And these planets, energies, they move by the end of the month of January. These 4 planets in your 9th sector, some of them might be going and moving to 10th house as well. So I will create the video for the month of February and we discuss in detail. So all in all, thanks for watching my video. So if you are interested in learning more about astrology, you want to know what the upcoming year looks like, you want a private reading which cover all the aspects of past, present and future, feel free to message me. Thanks for watching. God bless.